Brand new pair of gloves too. Brand new. They might fit on JJ though. Today's not going well. So I got the blown mixer tractor running. You can hear it banging. It'll go away. There it goes. What it's doing, just notice the whole line. I've dealt with this in these tractors before. It's a 354 Perkins engine. What they do when they get tired out, pistons and rings get tired, what it'll do is it'll start breaking pieces of ring off the top ring, and it'll start very smoky in here. It'll start laying them up on top of the piston, and they'll smack the head, and as they keep breaking, they'll hit the head and it'll shove the ring down into the aluminum piston. That's why you hear it go away and come back. Very common on a 354 that's worn out. 236 Perkins, same exact deal. They just break that top ring and just keep shoving them up on top and shoving them up on top. And honestly, once it's got that whole ring on top of the piston and shoved into the piston, it'll completely go away. But you lose a whole bunch of compression, and the blow-by will get so terrible that it's drive you crazy. So I wanted to make sure that was what was the matter with it, and it sure is. So she's done. Mr. Hino back here. I delivered some hay, straw to a customer, and when I got there, just sprung a big old leak on the turbo. This turbo feed line to feed the oil ruptured. Kind of jury rigged it. Yeah, I'll show you that here in a bit. But I got everything apart, but I can't get this bolt out, so I'm gonna weld this bolt on here, and hopefully I can turn it out of there. Bingo! This is the old line. As you can see, I made a fix in a driveway to get home. It worked. I made it home without junking nothing. This is the new line. We're gonna install that bad boy, and tomorrow morning all I gotta do is get a bolt that I just welded on, and Hino will be ready to be back in business. I showed you how much I love this. It only works if you plug it in. So I plugged it in tonight. So what I'm gonna do with this is gonna be neat. So this is my sap truck, and I am going to turn off, this has 2 fuel tanks, each 100 gallons. It doesn't suck out of this guy, it sucks out of the passenger side one. So I'm gonna cut a hole somewhere in here, and I'm gonna mount an intake line on that tank, and I'm gonna shut this tank off, and I'm gonna mount that little pump you was just looking at somewhere in here. And I'm gonna use it to fuel my vacuum pumps up while I deliver sap. So I'm gonna turn this into a fuel transfer tank. I welded that on there. Check this out. Little pump. This is gonna be perfect. 100-gallon tank. I don't got to mount a... it's really loud. I don't have to mount a transfer tank. I'm gonna use this tank as a transfer tank. The other tank will supply the truck with fuel. That's really cool.
JJ, tell me what we're doing. Hey, show me your new boots. Nice. Nice. Do you like those? Are they comfy?
What am I doing?
Start pedaling.
So tonight I'm dealing with my little sat pump. This little jet is all plugged up because ethanol is amazing. Thank you, government, for that. So I am a small engine repair mechanic this evening, and I do not appreciate it. These adventures of Yankee Farmer. This is my sap truck, and kid come over last night to adjust the clutch for me, and we found bolts missing in the bell housing. That's cracked. That one is stripped. The one above it I can get in. So now I got that one in, but all these little ones over there, them three, them is not going back in because the bolts are broke off inside them. So I might run a transmission jack and do this myself, or I might say to hell with it and let somebody else do it. Can't fit underneath this truck with that creeper. So it's wheelie time. Back underneath the truck, replacing the exhaust. This is my sap truck. God, I gotta quit eating so much Christmas dinner. I gotta get under here. I'm having a ball underneath the new little hay delivery truck, wedged up in here all tight like this little nut right here. See him? You can't really fit a wrench on him, so I got him broke loose, and now I'm trying to videotape what I'm doing and get that little nut off of there so I can get this PTO off. Ooh, we're gaining speed. Look at us go. Bingo. Well, shutting everything down for the night. Got the oil drained out of this one and a couple of bolts out of the transmission. The Hino is fixed, minus one bolt, and I'm spent. I've had all I'm gonna do tonight. So have a great evening. It's pouring rain here right now. The driveways are a glare sheet of ice. So everything's done. We had a good day today.